Listen here, girl. I know you think it's a game, but it is absolutely not. Okay, this is the energy supplement from Just Move Supplements. That's right. It's damn near all gone, girl, and that's because I had to get that energy up so I can complete the workout, so I can give y'all this bottle, this transformation, get into it, okay? And I'm done working out now, so that's why we're moving on to the protein shake. Oh yes, it's already in there, girl. It's already made right here. This is the mixture of the banana pudding, the chocolate cake, and the buttercream cupcake. And you really want to be fancy, you can go ahead and add that blueberry muffin if that's what you want to do, girl. But for me, it's these three right here, okay? You put that with some almond milk, you mix it all up in honey, okay? Your muscles have gained life, new energy, agility. Get into it, okay? Just Move Supplements. Thank you very much. Hold up, Chief. Okay, don't forget about that TLC NutriBurst to get that multivitamin power, because we all need a little extra. And child, if you want that sea moss that go down smooth, don't come up rough, okay? Get into the TLC Nautica sea moss. Yes, get that from me. And child, if your stomach hurt and you need to move some things around so you can be free, okay, go ahead and get that ISO tea down below in the description box. Get it all from me. Come on in, come on in, come on in, not come on in, not come. Sorry, y'all know I'm weird, whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
So when I tell y'all the mic is supposed to unmute on its own, and sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes it does. It's ridiculous. I know I didn't tell you guys that I was coming to y'all. I didn't, girl. Cause at first it was just like, I don't know what time I'm gonna come to them for. I'm tired. I'm still kind of like lagging a little bit as far as energy. We're trying to, try new things out, child. I feel like this computer is not moving fast enough for me. Okay, this computer must not be moving fast enough, child. I got this computer like 2 years ago. It probably wasn't even that long ago, and I feel like I need a new computer, child. This is not right. This is not what I asked for. All this latency when I'm trying to do videos. Okay, hold up. Let me see if I can send. Can I send a mobile notification, or can I not send it because I'm not on my phone? That's what it is. I'm not on my phone. That's annoying. So I can send something to the app for everybody, because sometimes YouTube don't tell y'all, but the app will. So let me go ahead and do that as I wait for y'all to come into the room, because I didn't tell y'all that I was coming to talk to y'all. But we're about to get into growing up hip hop, and Killer Body and all of that ratchet reality things of this nature, child. We're gonna start with Killer Body and get it on out the way. And then we're going to get into growing up hip hop and get that out the way so that we can get to love during lockup, which is really what I'm here to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because I was enjoying love during lockup this past episode. I don't know if y'all saw that shit. I just recently saw it, girl. I know. Listen, this is not the BondyBlue show, girl. No, we are not live on the site as well. No, because I have not figured out yet how to go live on the site and give y'all something pretty and not having issues at the same time. Okay, so just give me a minute to figure that out, child. It's always a learning curve and everything. Now, y'all know, if y'all annual members on Patreon, if y'all did not sign up when we sent y'all the link, when I canceled Patreon, when I canceled that as a whole for everybody, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear no I'm sorry or nothing. I don't want to hear nothing, because I gave you an opportunity to come on over here now. Okay, I sure did. Hold up. Where the mobile? Where is it at? I can't find it, child. Why? Just because I'm looking for it. And also because I don't have my Apple. Usually when I have my Apple, it makes things so much easier. Okay, share mobile announcement. There we go. Child, listen, I'm about to send this to some people, and then we're going to get into it. Okay, sending out a push notification. That's why everybody should become members of my website. That's why y'all should become members of the website. Did y'all hear me? Y'all should become members of the website, bondyblueshow.com. Become members of the website, okay? Become members of the website. It doesn't matter if you're paying or not. Become members of the website, okay? So that I can send you a notification to your phone and you'll know what's up. Okay? It's gonna be a little lax, y'all, because I told y'all just need to be happy that I'm even here today, girl. And I'm still trying to see if I'm gonna have the energy to give y'all something for to give y'all weekends on today. I might not have the energy to give y'all weekends on today, girl. Y'all might just have to wait until tomorrow to get it. I don't know yet. Okay, I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll see how I feel after this live. Okay. But I appreciate all my baby blue and my royal blue members. I appreciate you guys. I hope y'all was on the forum today because y'all know we be talking and stuff. That's another thing. If you want to, if y'all want to talk about some shit, post it on the forum. I'll comment on it. Post it on the forum. I'll comment on it. Okay. But right now, we need to get into these shows. Okay. Listen. BondyBlueShow.com. Okay. Is everybody ready? Are we ready to get into K.Michelle's My Killer Body? Okay. So y'all see these two women here. Y'all see them? Okay. So this is what is it? Eliana? Excuse me, is it Eliana? Can y'all hear me clearly? I gotta get a new mic. The mic messed up. Yes, I did see that Romeo came out of nowhere with a relationship and a baby. I sure did. We'll talk about that at another time, okay? Because I have to think about where did the woman come from, the announcement. Just, But anyway, congratulations to them. That's great for them. Oh my God. Congratulations, little Romeo. You have a little person. Oh my God, it's so great for you guys. So amazing. But yeah, another conversation for another time. So Ileana, we're talking to Ileana here. Okay. Ileana got the lap band procedure and lost a lot of weight, you guys. Okay, lost a lot of weight, had to get all of that skin. It was hanging down. She had to get that skin removed, right? So the surgery that she went in to get was the fleur-de-lis tummy tuck with muscle repair, lipo, and double brachioplasty, which was getting all of the wings and shit taken down. Okay, you suck it all in. And then the fat, you cut from up in between the titties. Okay, you come down in abdomen and you cut, the excess skin, and then you sew it and you wrap it all up, and boom, bow, pow, bitch, you is a science project, okay, that is not flabbing all over the place, okay, but still very much given, Nightmare Before Christmas, you know what I'm saying, sew a bitch back together type vibes, okay, like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, that amount of cutting and then rewrapping and sewing back up, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it's better than all of that flapping dead skin, because that shit can get, become an infection. You have to get rid of all of that dead skin, girl. But this is what I want to know, y'all. And I asked this of somebody and they say it online that it does happen this way, but y'all comment in the chat and let me know. People were saying that if you get lap band, you lose weight so quickly, you develop that extra skin. I was wondering if that happens when people don't get lap band. Like if you were really big and then started to lose weight, you know what I'm saying, from working out, would you still have that loose skin like that? Or would your skin tighten back? Or is there a point to which the skin has been stretched so much that it's lost its elasticity, so it won't go back even if you do lose weight? Okay, but either way, she got all of the surgery so that she would fix all of the loose hanging skin from the lap band that she got, because she lost a lot of weight, right? And the problem is that she cheaped out on the doctor. I heard intermediate fasting helps slow down loose skin. I see that with people who work out too. Yes, yeah, that's what I heard, because I was wondering about that. Like, is there a way to not have to go through this process? But ultimately, no. People just have to get that skin removed. But here's the thing. Don't cheap out on it. If it's going to cost you $20,000 to get it done, then save the $20,000.
Okay? Save. I understand. I get it. That's hard. That's tough. I know. Okay? I get it. But please find a way to save the money so that you can go to a reputable doctor, because they jigsawed this lady's arms, okay? And her body. First of all, let me go ahead and put up the picture so we can understand what's going on here. Okay, so here on the left-hand side of the box, I have the afters, and over here I have the befores, okay? So I'm not showing y'all all of this lady because it was just this loose hanging skin, right? And the loose hanging skin, they cut it and sewed it back, but to me, it seemed like they didn't even cut enough skin. It wasn't taut enough. The incisions were not done properly. So the incisions eventually started to come out, and it seemed as if there was a piece of her flesh that was just hanging from her arm at one point. She said her mom noticed when they went to clean out her drains and stuff, you know, the bandages and all of that type of stuff. Then, as you can see, she's holding this part of her stomach, and that's because whatever the doctor did, it created a shelf. I don't know what they did, but it created some type of shelf and like an indentation, like this part goes up, you know, this part right here is like sitting right there, and then it goes flat in, curving in, okay, and then going down. So whatever they did, it didn't lay smooth. It didn't go right. It wasn't what it was supposed to give. I also feel like, you know, I don't know if she feel like that, but I feel like she need a breast reduction a little bit. Like, I'm looking at her titties like, bitch, your back don't hurt. Them titties look like they just, you know what I'm saying? Them titties look like, you know, they hurt. Like right up on your back, right up on the back, hurt, okay? Look like it's hard to find a bra to hold them things up. Like, I'm just saying, if you're gonna go through all of this other shit, I probably would have been trying to get them titties reduced. Like that probably would have been, look, can we reduce some of these titties? Like, oh my God. Like, maybe she love her titties being that big, girl. Go ahead and love your titties being that big. That's on you. But it just looked like it hurt your back. But either way, this was her body after the fact, and they fixed the shelf, and they fixed her arms. And the main thing with her arm was that she couldn't even raise her arm without it hurting because of the way they had created that incision on the side. And I was just like, ugh. Like every time she raised her arm, it hurt. It was just really like hard to watch. She even had her daughter now invested in researching the doctor that she chooses, since she chose somebody that harmed her the last time. Her daughter couldn't be no more than, like, you know, 11, 12 years old. So I was like, the fact that you have now made your child like scared for your life because you wanted to cheap out on it, like your daughter now feels like it's her responsibility to look into this fucking doctor, because the last time I left you to your own devices, you almost died, okay? So yeah, that daughter seemed to have had more sense than most of the adults that be on this show. She was like, I'm gonna look at their Google reviews. I'm gonna see what people are saying about them. I was like, this little girl is so smart. But I felt real bad for this lady, because I do understand, like, when you lose all of that weight, you have to get that skin removed, but it's hard to find a good doctor. But she knows that she cheaped out. She knows she cheaped out. Stop cheaping out. It's your body, y'all. It's your motherfucking body. But she ended up, you know, getting the corrections made so that she could move her arms around, and so she wouldn't have that shelf. Her body was smoother. She looked great on the beach. You know what I'm saying? So that ended up working out for her, and she was just so happy to have her mobility again. And that's like the most important part. So her story was lightweight to me. Ileana's story was lightweight, very beautiful woman, loved her hair. You know what I'm saying? Whole little vibe going on. They was giving a witchy vibe over there at her house, and I was just feeling it. Okay. But then we got Asia over here, y'all. I hate to talk about this a little bit because I feel like I'm about to be mean, and I don't want to be mean. I don't want to shit on anybody. I don't want to make anybody feel worse, but I almost don't know how to talk about this without being a little harsh. And honestly, I'm not in a space where I have the bandwidth to try to sugar shit for everybody, because I noticed that recently y'all have been hella, you know, sensitive when I say things, and I don't want to hurt nobody feelings. So if you are sensitive, please do me a favor and get the fuck off my live right now. Get off my live right now. If you the young lady here, okay, if you her and you watching this, please exit stage left. go ahead and say goodbye for me, okay? And if you have, any type of, sensitivity where you feel like you about to feel like Bondi is a shit person for saying something that I probably, recognize as true, go ahead and back on out. It's all right, y'all. It's all right. At this point, YouTube has been fucking with me in a way, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna just go ahead and try to focus on giving y'all content on my website. I'll be here when I can. If y'all fuck with me, y'all fuck with me. Oh, my sound changed? Okay, hold up. It's because the mic fell out my titties. Hold up. This way the mic won't fall out my titties. This way the mic won't fall out my titties. So what happened was the mic little clip thing broke and I have to get a new one. And I was trying to decide if I wanted to get another one, but I haven't even gotten into it yet. Y'all can hear me now, okay? The mic is in the titties. Y'all can hear me. Get the fuck out if you about to be sensitive, okay? So here we go. Homegirl got a tummy tuck with muscle repair, 360 lipo, and a BBL. That's a lot of fucking surgery. That's a lot of fucking surgery. Okay? And do you know how she got this surgery? Her mama went and got a BBL. Came back alive with a little extra booty. Okay? Still had a little stomach from what I saw. Okay? Still had a little something down there. It wasn't nothing too much, but it was something that made me feel like that don't look like surgery stomach. So I assumed that the doctor, might have went easy on her mama because her mama was a little older. Whatever the situation was, this young lady said the same doctor that did her mama surgery did a sweepstakes. And I'm going to tell y'all, as soon as she started talking, I said, if this ain't the dumbest shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. If this ain't the dumbest shit I never heard of in my life. First of all, you don't get no motherfucking surgery through a sweepstakes. You don't get surgery through a sweepstakes. Anybody that know good enough know you don't even do vacations through a sweepstakes because you'll fuck around and get there and it'll be like that episode of Martin when you're getting chased around by a mouse puppy, island animal rodent thing because you read the back of the sweepstakes on a cereal box. What the fuck was you thinking getting surgery from sweepstakes? Second of all, mama, can I talk to you for a second, mama? This is what I be talking about with you old ass bitches. Right, Chilligan's Island. Nobody wants to end up on Chilligan's Island. We mean that metaphorically as well as literally. Her mama, I'm going to tell you, your mama, you're wrong, ma'am. I'm going to tell you why you're wrong. You're wrong because as a woman in her 50s or her 60s, you should not be at a point in your life, in your mind, where you feel like getting a BBL is something your old ass need to do in the first fucking place. If you want a better body, 50 and 60-year-old woman, please take your ass to the gym and get the health benefits involved because you need them with your old ass. And that's no disrespect to anybody because my mama is 60-something years old. And if my mama ever came to me and told me that she wanted to risk her health at this age and get fucking surgery, I would ask her, have you lost your goddamn mind? Are you on drugs? Who you been talking to? Like, I want to know. I want to know who convinced you, what did they do with my mama, and who the fuck is this imposter? That is ridiculous for at that age for you to think that that is a smart decision to make. That is not smart. You are old. Your body is not creating the cells at the same rate that they were 20 years ago for you to be able to recover from that type of surgery. So the fact that her mama was okay, all right, we'll give you that. But I want to know, how long is her mama going to be okay? How long is her mama going to be okay with the BBL? Because apparently the doctor wasn't shit. The doctor wasn't shit, okay? Because the doctor used dirty tools, okay? I don't know if it was the exact same doctor or maybe the same, surgery center, bitch. I don't know. But she went to the Dominican Republic to get it done. And the girl said that she was hurting, okay? But when she saw that she had hips and ass, she on camera, I'm living my best life. Bitch, you might be about to die. You ain't living no best life, but because you got some titties and ass, that's what made you feel like your life was good? Y'all have lost y'all fucking minds. Y'all have lost y'all minds. Y'all need to sign up for the payment plan, get you some therapy. And actually, everybody that wants to get a BBL right now, you want to go and get a tummy tuck, liposuction, BBL, because you don't want to work out. I would implore you to take a portion of that and go sit your ass in therapy in a Zoom call, for God's sakes. Don't try to endanger yourself for it. But go sit your ass in a Zoom call with a therapist for 6 months before you decide to do that. And discuss the need to put your life in danger so that you can look like somebody else on Instagram. So you could feel sexy to whoever you're trying to feel sexy to. Do that first. And once you go to therapy for 6 months, and I want you to really talk. Don't just sit up there and pay them people for nothing. Talk to them people about how you feeling. And after that 6 months of therapy, if you still feel like you want to do it, then by all means, find you a reputable doctor, do your fucking research. And I mean, see transformations. See people 6 months, a year, 5 years after getting surgery with this person. Do your due diligence. Make sure that they're on a medical board some fucking where. Save your money and then go and get your surgery. Go ahead. Go ahead. But only after you have done therapy, your due diligence, your research, and understood that whatever body you think you're going to have, it ain't going to be like that. You know why? Because you are looking at somebody else's body when you're envisioning what you want. Because if you was thinking about your own body, your ass would be somewhere trying to work out and perfect the body the Lord gave you. But I'm going to go ahead and keep on through. I'm going to get off this soapbox eventually, but I'm sorry. This is what I felt. And if you wasn't going to get what I felt, then I don't know what you was here for. So she saw hips and ass and ignored the physical pain. She says it was going to be perfect because she was doing it for herself. She was finally doing something for herself. Let me tell y'all something. That's why when people say shit to me, oh, if you want to do it and it's for you, then you go ahead and do. No, I don't go along with that bullshit because that's a lie that y'all tell yourselves. That's a lie that y'all tell yourselves. You a motherfucking lie. You're not doing that for you. You might be doing that to feel better about yourself, but you are only looking at feeling better about yourself through someone else's gaze of you, someone else's view of you. If you didn't have these Instagram models to give you the blueprint, you probably would see nothing wrong with your body as long as it was working. Tell me I'm fucking lying. Okay? This is the type of shit that aggravates me about these surgeries, y'all. She had internal bleeding. They had to open her back up. The skin came off her belly. They lost her belly button inside all of like the wreckage of the skin and just it was leaking through the belly button. It was bad. Okay? They must have used dirty tools. Okay? Because she was infected. Could have fucking died. Got a brand new husband from Jamaica whose dick she should be relishing in right now. But instead, she can't have sex with her husband. She can't take care of her kids. She can't even, knock it back a few times because it hurt. Y'all gonna act like it's worth it? Y'all gonna act like that was something for you? Or you gonna be real and say, no, I bent under the peer pressure of looking a certain way. This is on Lifetime. Just be real with yourself and say, you fell victim to peer pressure as a fucking adult. Just be real. Just be real. and admit it to yourself, and maybe you can move forward and understand the mistake you made so you don't make that mistake again. But she wants to go back under the knife so she can fix what they fucked up now that she's healed. Okay? Mind you, I believe it was only 5 months ago. Okay? They said that she had to get all of these drain vacs. Oh, is that what they call them? 4 drains, okay? To make sure that her wounds were healing. Okay? So now you got your husband taking care of your 3 children, cleaning up around the house, and taking care of you so that you can have some titties and ass. Can we understand it? Can we understand it, y'all? Can we get to the bottom of it? When I was looking at pictures of that girl before she did that shit to herself, I said, girl, I mean, she voluptuous, but beautiful body shape. She already had titties and ass. This is the perfect candidate for take your ass to the gym. You know what I'm saying? And you will have a better body than the bitches on social media. This is like the perfect person that if they would have just went and worked out and lost a few pounds and toned their body up, they would have had exactly what they was looking for. And they would have been healthy, and they would have been able to fuck their husband and pick up some damn laundry. I really, really it's so sad to me, y'all. When you say she looked beautiful before, she absolutely did. I was looking at her like, girl, you was fine. You was just like, you're just like one of the, you did a little workout. You just need a little workout. You just need a little workout. But the thing that made me mad, y'all, and this is why I feel like, I'm sorry I got to call a thing, but you sitting in front of me right now still big. You went and got 360 lipo when they showed her back. I said, y'all gonna get 360 lipo and still have fat ass arms? Like when she showed her back, the shit that's supposed to now make your waist tight, but your arms still big, your upper back still big, you still gonna have, fat legs, like you still gonna have fat ass forearms, but as long as your waist is small, y'all, that's crazy. That's crazy, y'all. This is really becoming like some type of like epidemic mental disease that I feel like is taking place because of social media and the way people like to glamorize certain types of body styles and certain types of body shapes. When the truth of the matter is, everybody's body is beautiful, and you should be trying to figure out how to perfect the body that you have in a real way that's beneficial for you versus ones that leave you worse than they left you. Because like she went and got all of that done and she still got a stomach, and now she has to deal with drains and holes and looking for a belly button. Nigga said 46, 34, 46. That's weird, y'all. It's the Donkey Kong look. It's weird. The doctors need to lose their licenses for performing surgery on people who are already obese. And that's the thing that blew my mind. This lady, I don't know if I would consider this woman here obese. You know what I'm saying? Not Ileana, but Asia. I don't know if I would consider her obese. Big, yeah, okay. But still, like, you gotta lose some weight first. Like, I need for it to make sense to me. And it just doesn't make sense the way they assume surgery is going to make them look. There's no fix, y'all. You either going to work out, you're going to eat a caloric deficit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have to figure it out what you're going to do. You can do things that aren't high intensity. But in order to really lose weight for real, y'all, you're going to have to and not die, not get infections and all of this shit. There's no quick fix to this shit, y'all. Y'all can keep telling people, oh, get the surgery, girl. Get the surgery. You still fat and you trying to get the fat sucked out of your stomach, but you still got it in your upper back, bitch. But go ahead and do it, girl. No. Take your ass to the gym and stop being lazy. Because you could have done it before. Now you really can't do shit. Is that better? I don't think so. I'm sorry, y'all, but this show is mainly gonna be me being like upset at some of y'all for putting yourself in harm's way in this way. And I'm glad y'all made it. I don't want it to be a complete dumping session at all. These are both very beautiful women. I understand Ileana wanting to get rid of that skin, but she needed to not cheapen out on her doctor. She needed to spend what it costs to get that shit done to make sure that she had the best overall result. Period. Okay? Get out my business, Monty. All right, bitch. Don't listen. Don't be emailing me telling me how I helped you through when you was laying in the bed about to die. Okay, still write me, yeah. But you know what I'm saying. I just want y'all to be smarter. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want people to be smarter. That's all. If I could convince anybody to not do this shit to themselves and just go work out, you might be mad at me. But just like I feel about Kiara, bitch, I can't stand you, but I love you because I look good and I feel good most of the time, child, when I ain't got all these sinuses and shit going on. But like even being like having a cold or being sick or catching COVID, like nigga being able to get up and jump rope and breathe well and move around and fuck on their husband and just physically being able to move and your body doing what you want it to do, like that is better. That is better. It's better. Your laziness is not that important. You being too tired is not that important. You're going to be too dead, too infected, too fucked up fucking around with this shit. Yo. Oh, my Lord. There's one girl on YouTube addicted to surgery. She has scars and keloids everywhere. She operated. Oh, my God. Leave yourself alone. I got cheap surgery. Now one of my hips bigger than the other. Don't be cheap on your doctor. Yeah, don't, y'all. If you gonna go through all of this shit, go to a good doctor, y'all. Stop. And when it comes to having a big ass and big hips and all of that, y'all, can I tell y'all the truth? Can I tell y'all the truth? If you in shape, we can't tell that you bad body. I'ma just go ahead and tell y'all the truth, especially for most black girls. See y'all girls that end up having them big old backs and y'all don't have that much hip and you know what I'm saying? You just be feeling, you know what I'm saying? Big old titties and all that. Y'all be feeling bad body, so y'all want to go get surgery so y'all can have some hips and ass. Or you can just lose weight and get some tone to your body. And make sure them titties be sitting up, girl. Okay? You don't need to go and buy hips and ass. Nobody, no generation before you felt the need to do that, and everybody was all right. I know skinny back. I said in shape. I didn't say skinny. Did I say skinny? I meant in shape. I meant in shape. Did you hear me again? I said in shape. In shape. Not skinny, y'all. In shape. Not just, and I'm not, because I don't really, listen, let me tell y'all something. I don't like skinny, deflated bodies like that neither. Y'all might think y'all hoes doing something because I'm skinny, fuck a fat bitch. No, bitch, I much rather have some tone to my shit. I'd rather be what I was, which was, thick and can't wear my stomach out. Than be too skinny and deflated, bitch. But you know what I'm saying. You said in shape the first time, and it's true. Thank you. That's what I meant. I don't really mean skinny, y'all. And exactly, skinny is not always healthier. So that's not what I mean at all. I want y'all to be very clear. I feel like just like there can be bad when people too big, I feel like there can be bad when people too damn skinny. I'm talking about people that go and work out and get some muscle tone to their body. That's what I'm talking about. And if y'all do that, we really can't tell that you be bad body. You can say what you want to, but if you got a good tone in your body and you got nice titties and you take care of yourself, like nobody is out here like shitting on you like that. Like, stop it. Stop it. Bondi Amazon is selling BBLs. The sign y'all need to stop. Okay? The gym is not that expensive. Very affordable. No excuses. No excuses. Just tone it up. Tone it up. Put them fucking earbuds on. Go in that damn gym. Get you a little walk on the treadmill for 20 minutes while watching a show. And then you hit, start slow, hit a couple of them machines. You know what I'm saying? Do your little leg days, do your arm days, do your little abs. And keep it cute. And keep it moving. Don't be out here trying to die for no aesthetic. I'm 5'2", and my doctor said I'm supposed to be 125 pounds, and I can't do that. I look like I was on the glass D at that size. No, ma'am. LJ forever, I felt the same way. I'm 5'2", 5'3". I'm really 5'3". But I felt the same way like when I was too small. But mind you, I'm 130. But this is also me being in shape versus just being skinny. Okay? Like there is muscle tone to my body. That's not the same thing as just being skinny, because I know what you mean, girl. My neck was looking out. When I was like 120 something, when I was depressed, girl, it was skinny neck. It wasn't a good look, girl. But you don't necessarily have to be 125 pounds, and you should also be whatever body size you're comfortable with. But I also feel like no matter what your size, y'all hoes need to get up and be physical at some point. And that's just math, bitch. That's just the science and the math of it all. Okay? You sit still too much, your blood not running through your body. You're not, your shit not working the way it's supposed to be working if you not, your blood not running. I haven't seen Jocelyn yet, y'all. Thank you so much for the super chat, Jay. I have not seen it yet. I'm going to watch it as soon as I'm done with my lives today and talking to my friend on the phone. Me and Lyric gonna sit down and watch it together since he came home early for Valentine's Day with his little sweet. So y'all gotta see. Y'all look. Hold up, Mike. Don't fall out my titties. Hold up. Y'all look what Lyric got me. I woke up this morning. Y'all look at this. Look at this. Isn't this so pretty, y'all? And he know how much I love lilies and roses. So he came through. He came through for the wife. Okay? Look how big, y'all. Like, it's so beautiful. I'm obsessed. And I love lilies because they smell so damn good. Ugh, so pretty. With them hydrangeas in the front, bitch. Love it. Shout out to Lyric. Okay? So let's go ahead and move on, y'all. Let's talk about growing up hip-hop because that shit was boring. I'm tired of TT, and I'm going to say it at the beginning of every episode because every episode, they give us some dry-ass, boring-ass scene where we got to watch Sean and TT argue about this wedding that don't nobody care about but them. Sorry, I had to be honest. Hey, D. What's going on? Happy Valentine's Day, D. After losing 100 pounds and working out, I finally have a shape. Come on, Bria Angel. You better tell them, girl. You better tell them, congratulations. That's a lot of weight. You better do it, girl. That's what I love to hear. I love to hear when people really do it because it's hard, but it's so beneficial. And once you've done it, you know that people just be being lazy. Like you know people just be being lazy. Because now you know that you was being lazy before. Okay? I'm 5'160". Most of it is hips and butt, but according to my doctor, I'm obese for my height and weight. Child, is your doctor black? Because, sometimes I feel like they be lying to us. Because, I do feel like black people in general, might be a little upwards on that scale. Because, are we counting for muscle mass and all of that? I don't know. I would have to see how you look in order to understand, to feel like that. But I also feel like it's also about your blood pressure. It's also about how much you move around. You know what I mean? But I don't focus on weight, y'all. I don't really focus on my weight like that. When I started doing challenges, it was about clothes size, getting down to a certain clothes size, looking a certain way in my clothes. And then it became outdoing myself physically. So if it was something that was very hard for me at the beginning of my workout journey, I was always trying to get to a point where it was easier, where I could do more, where the push-ups were stronger, where, I could do more jump squats. And to me, the thrill of physically being able to outdo myself over time became so emotionally gratifying for me that I didn't want to not work out. I haven't worked out since last week. I was sick and all of that. And then we went on this trip and then I couldn't, I didn't have the energy today. If I don't do something tomorrow, I'm going to be upset at myself. So like that's how I am now about it. Even though I don't have to work out every day like that, I think it is very important for y'all to make it a part of y'all routine to do something physical, even if you're just walking. Okay. But yes, black body frames are different from white ones and others, and we know that. Okay. Really? Black sapphire Halloween lilies. Oh, come on, Kenya. I love it. I love it. Them doctors know that BMI is garbage, but they use it anyways. I really believe some of them enjoy telling people they're fat. Weirdos. Like black people have different build and was looking crackish at 140. Listen, I understand. Yeah, some doctors use tools that don't really measure your height weight ratio well. Right, he's sweetheart. I started working out from home in the pandemic, went through depression and other stuff, started gained 60 pounds and now trying to get back to the norm. Consider surgery, but came to my senses after watching this show. Ballerina, you better listen. Listen. But I'm glad you started working out in the pandemic because that's when I did it. Like that was the perfect time for me to like, I didn't have an excuse, nigga bored, do something, you know. I'm 5'5", 175, lost 128 pounds. I'm disabled and I'm trying to continue to work out in bed. I'm not. Oh, Eminem, I'm sorry that you stuck in a bed, but keep up, keep trying. Not giving up. I have 20 more pounds to lose. Did your thing, Bonnie? Oh, shout out to you, Eminem. Shout out to you. That's amazing. It's amazing. To me, it's really about what it does for my mental. Like, I can't even explain to y'all how much it helps with my anxiety. I had weight loss surgery 2017. I was almost 400, now 144. Jeez, I've been maintaining it. Plus, had a tummy tuck in April of last year. And your shit went well, Leslie. That's good. I'm so glad for you. I'm hoping that's because you didn't cheap out on your doctor, girl. But tell us the good stories too. We want to hear the good stories too. What to look out for, what to pay attention to, what you need to be asking of your doctor if you had a good doctor. You know what I'm saying? Help people out if they're going to do these things. But I just want y'all to be more cautious because I think niggas is like throwing caution to the wind like it's going to the corner store to get their nails done or something. Like, no, bitch, you doing a lot. Like, have reverence for the fact that you're about to put your body through a lot. And y'all, K.Michelle don't talk about it, but y'all know K.Michelle got addicted to them fucking pain meds from having all of that damn surgery. Do you want to be a dope head too? I'm not saying that she's a dope head. I'm just saying that's what that will lead to. And everybody knows that. Thank you, DeQuasia, for the super chat. I used to work out, but as time went on, between working and doing online class, I didn't have the energy to continue on. Y'all need to get y'all some of that energy rush from Just Move supplements. Okay, use my link in the description box to get you some energy rush to help you so that you can get your ass up and stop being lazy and work out. Okay. Black people have to stop skinny shaming too, and is that a down south thing? I don't know. I hope I wasn't shaming anybody. I just know that certain bodies don't look attractive to me. And that's just that on that. Like, if we could get up on here and talk about how, big bodies aren't attractive to certain people, then I'm damn well gonna also want to balance that out and talk about how some of you, you skinny people, y'all need to go do something too. Y'all need to go, build some of that muscle mass up too. Okay. The Snoop look ain't exactly attractive on everybody. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. But what's most important to me is for people to be healthy and happy however they look. And I want to make sure I say that. And I also want to make sure to say that when I'm working out, I'm not worrying about no fucking weight. Okay. So stop obsessing about that shit. A long time ago, Kay said a little something about being dependent on pain meds, and people were laughing at her. No, I wasn't. And I knew she was being real. I had to Just Move protein energy powder to help me in my laziness. Child, that energy supplement help. And I be forgetting sometimes when I don't be feeling like doing it. Like, you need to energy supplement. Skinny shaming. Child, making people feel bad that they skinny. I didn't know that was a real thing like that, since nobody in society really makes people feel bad for being skinny. But if you feel bad about your body type, I'm sorry. You should work on that. Because I damn sure ain't telling nobody that something wrong with their body. Know that. You ain't see me say, look at your body. No, that's not what I said. Don't be putting no words in my mouth because y'all won't project. Just so I'm not saying that was you. I'm just saying in general. Don't put words in my mouth because you won't project. I'm just equally pointing out that Skinny can be unhealthy and unattractive, just as big can be unhealthy and unattractive. That's all I'm saying. Okay, child, fuck people. Stop letting them shame y'all about y'all bodies. Whatever stage you are in your body, whether you healthy, whether you happy about it or not, nobody should be making you feel bad about your body. That's not my intent. But I just want y'all to not be willing to harm your bodies for the sake of a look. I think that's ridiculous, and it is ridiculous, and I refuse to let up on that. Because I feel like I've been talking about this for a decade and y'all ignoring me. And niggas out here dying and deformed and all of this shit. People need to look at that Josie video. She explains these very convos about large hips and big butt BBL. I did watch it, child. I did watch it. Just because you don't have big hips and a big ass don't mean you're not a black girl. I don't like that shit neither. That shit is weird as fuck. I'm a black girl because I have black, like, what are you talking? I'm a black girl because I have African ancestry, bitch. Because I have African American parents. That's what makes me a black girl. Having a certain body type doesn't make me a black girl. The only thing that makes me black is my literal DNA. That's all that makes me black, girl, is the DNA from the two black parents that created the melanin that you see before you today. This is what makes me black. Me having hips and ass does not make me black. Let's not forget hips and ass wasn't exactly the trend when I came in the 80s when I was born, bitch, okay? Oh, yes, 11. Our house, my daughter Layla says, hey, Layla, hey, Kenya. I'm like that when I lose weight. I don't go by a scale. It's about my clothes and how they fit exactly. Because you get too worried about that. But y'all got me talking for almost an hour about my killer body. And I didn't even mean to do that. Why y'all doing this to me? These women with surgeries will look old and crazy in the future. And you know what will always be will always be current? People that take care of their bodies. In a real way and not in a fake, I just want to have a certain look way. Okay? One of my best friends who had big hips and a tiny waist used to shame me for not being hippie like her. How you shame somebody for not looking like you? That's weird. Yeah, people be having fucked up mindsets. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm not gonna lie and say that it doesn't feel good to have a preferred body type. Yeah, it does feel good to have a preferred body type because people are always enforcing positively towards you that your body type is a good thing. But at the same time, self-esteem is about self-esteem, about yourself and how you feel about yourself. And first and foremost, everybody should work on feeling good about what the Lord gave them, regardless of what is in society. You know what I'm saying? Regardless to what's popping or whatever, you need to feel good about your body because God gave you a body and your body works and your body's responding to your brain's, like, my brain signals to the rest of my body, telling my toes to wiggle and my legs to move. You know what I'm saying? That's what's most important to me, is that all of this shit working. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Sunshine, for the super chat. We didn't want to hear about TT anyway. Long as you can bounce that ass, it's a nice ass. That, as long as it's moving, girl. I get that all the time. I'm skinny, but that's how my metabolism works. I'm working on gaining now. It's hard for me to keep weight on. I'm in a size 1 again. I'm trying to get back to at least a 3. A liner, girl, I understand. Everybody's body is different. My sister is like that with that really, really fast metabolism. And she never gained more than 131 pounds. Never was more than 131 pounds, pregnant or not. Okay? So I definitely understand. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has different body types. We all find a way to feel insecure about, things on us. And it seems different from the way other people feel. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, Tasha, what are you saying in these comments, Tasha? If y'all gonna be giving people information that everybody want to talk about, y'all need to just put it in caps so I can see it. My ex-sister died from weight surgeries. Organs started rotting like fruit. Oh my God. Oh, that's so terrible. That's so terrible. And that's what I'm saying, y'all. That's just so unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? That's just so unnecessary. It feels good to work hard for the desired body I want to sculpt. Yes, that shit do feel good. And I think it does something for you mentally as well, which is why I think it's more important to get it through that way, through that medium. Bonnie, I was in a car accident 3 years ago that messed up my right shoulder and knee, but watching you these last few months inspired me to sign up for water aerobics. Thank you for your constant motivation. That makes me feel good. That's what's up. I'm glad. Oh, water aerobics. That should be hard. Good luck, but keep it up and keep pushing, because at the end of the day, you know, God only gave you one body. Everybody be talking, but God only gave you one body. So it's important to love your body no matter what and take care of it no matter what and do the best you can. Because to me, ain't nothing worse than not being able to move, not being able to dance, not being able to run, not being able to breathe, not being able to live in this body to my full capability. That's the worst of it all. I don't give a fuck about big, small, you know, fat, skinny, out of shape, big hips, small hips. What's important is for this body to work. That's what's important, for this bitch to listen to me when I tell it to do stuff. Okay, listen. Okay, I was 120, then I moved to the south, went up to 140. Love the way I look after so long of being insecure and so self-conscious about staying at 120. Yeah, like it. You really got to free your mind of caring about how other people see your body, because there's always, if you're thinking about it as it pertains to being attractive, girl, there's always somebody that's going to be attracted to you. But please believe me, especially if you just take care of yourself. That's why I felt like that's what's most important, is that women, you know, take care of themselves, self-love, grooming, you know, looking after your body. You know what I'm saying? The worst part is that she, black girl, did lose weight and then went to do this instead of continuing the process of losing weight. That's another thing. That's another thing I don't get. You know what I'm saying? Like that giving up to the point where you feel like, okay, now I'm small. Now, instead of just continuing this journey, I'm going to go and get surgery and then fuck it all up. And now the girl, oh, love. Wait, no, that's not the same one. That's just sad. But anyway, y'all, let's move on from there, because we've been talking about this for too long. So growing up hip hop, let me go to the notes. Growing up hip hop, where are the notes? Where are the notes? Oh, did I make notes? I feel like I did. I thought I did. Let me see. Oh, okay, no, it's on here. Okay. TT is Sean. Sean says that he has, you know, better at home, which is why he did not enjoy the strippers that JoJo got him last week. Ultimately, I feel like Sean and TT are fucking weirdos. And if Sean wanted to stand in a room and not look at the strippers because he's so scared of what TT's response is going to be, then y'all are in some type of toxic relationship that you think you're hiding from everybody. But they're still arguing about the wedding. Sean is working on my nerves, because in one breath, Sean is talking about do whatever you want, but then in the next moment, you're complaining about every little thing. So it's like, which one is it? Like, do you want to do this or you don't? Like, it almost makes me feel like Sean doesn't really want to marry her. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but it almost feels like, did you trap this nigga or not? Because every time y'all have conversations, it seems like the wedding does nothing but stress Sean out. And you just seem hell-bent, TT just seems hell-bent on making sure that she gets the type of aesthetic that she wants from this situation, which is all that matters, which is how it looks to everybody versus what it really is. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, JoJo asked Tanise to go out on a date, but she doesn't want to go because she just had this baby 2 months ago. She doesn't have anything to wear. Her body is still in the in-between stage, so she doesn't have anything cute that she can wear. Tanise is trying to keep in mind, I have 2 babies, but I also want to not lose myself in this. Like the first time, I think she put her business and her career to the back burner, and she wants JoJo to step up more this time so she doesn't have to make that type of sacrifice this time around. And JoJo is in a mindset of complaining about not getting enough attention as the husband. And y'all, whenever I see this happening, I get so annoyed. I get so annoyed when I see this conversation, because did you not know that your wife was having a baby? Did you not understand what would happen in the first like 6 months after she has a baby, what it was going to be like, and that it was going to be more about the baby and the baby's needs than it was going to be about her needs as a mother, as a wife, or your needs as a father and a husband. Y'all's feelings, y'all's needs, whatever you need gets put on the back burner in the first 6 months to a year of a child being born, because the child's needs take precedent, because the child cannot take, cannot look after, feed. They need you to make sure they live. They can't even be left on the floor for too long by themselves for fear that they might die of something. Okay. So I was annoyed with JoJo because it just reminds me of how many times you men want families, wives, children, but when it comes to the actual work that needs to be put in to make sure that these things are secure, you act like a kid yourself. You act like a child. You act like your son is now the other man in your relationship because you want to be babied. And I was really annoyed by that. I was really, really annoyed by that. Like, yeah, I understand it from Tanice's standpoint, but specifically from the standpoint of you are the father too. So I understand that you don't feel good right now because JoJo is laying on the sofa sick, wants Tanice to put the baby down so that she can go to the store and get him medicine because it's going to take too long for him to DoorDash it or get it, brought to the house. I'm like, y'all are in California, y'all are in LA. Is it really going to take that long for you to get a DoorDash or a shipped order to your house? A Uber Eats or whatever the fuck you needed? Like, that was really going to take that long? Okay. So you want Tanice to leave your sick ass with her baby so she can go to the store, or take the baby with her because you got a cold and you can't go to the store? But then, because she wasn't doing it as soon as you wanted her to do it, you quickly jumped up and went to the store, proving that you, in fact, could go to the store even though you weren't feeling that well. I don't feel good right now either. Here I am entertaining the masses. What? I didn't feel good yesterday. I did a video. You know why? Because things still have to get done when I don't feel good. Because that's what adulting is. So if you needed medicine, go to the store and get the medicine. Why whine to your wife while she's holding a 2-month-old baby? Like, nigga, do you want me to take my titty out of the baby's mouth and put it in yours? Will that make you feel better, grown-ass man that can't take care of a simple cold because you want your wife to prove that she's carving out the time for you? I didn't even like the way he was talking to her about how she needs to find the balance. No, nigga, you need to be more of a father instead of being more of a man, whatever the fuck you think of a man right now that's only worried about his needs. You're a child. You need to be worrying about the child that you put inside me, nigga. Can't get your own fucking medicine. What is wrong with you? Renita Brown, thank you for the super chat. In my teens, I was told I was shaped like a white girl because I had big boobs and no butt. Thank God I didn't make any rash decisions because that 40 body is giving. Girl, you better tell them, Renita. You better tell them, girl. Okay, you better let them know. All right. And that's another thing. Like, child, we be telling y'all all the time that all of you little young bitches, like, enjoy having your little young body and just wait on it. Because right around 30 some odd years old, shit start changing and your metabolism will slow down a bit unless you somebody who just has a fast metabolism all the ways around. Okay? But you'll be all right. Like, girl, do you want to live to fight another day is the question. Okay? But back to growing up hip hop. JoJo works on my nerves. Him making it seem like Tanice is the one with the issue in their relationship. Y'all, I'm starting to feel like JoJo is a narcissist. I'm really starting to feel like that. And it's annoying me. Okay? It is annoying me. Okay? So anyway, Sam, Egypt, Boogie, and Eric are in the studio. Child, did y'all see how high Egypt was? I saw that y'all posted in the forum. Okay, shout out to the Baby Blue and Royal Blue members. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to BondyBlueShow.com, even if you are not a paying member, because I send push notifications through the app. Okay, once you sign up, you are prompted to download the app, and I send y'all notifications so that y'all know, so we can have a better system than YouTube, because sometimes YouTube don't be telling y'all what's going on and y'all be wanting to know. So make sure you sign up for BondyBlueShow.com. And if you want to go ahead and be cute and be a member, be a Royal Blue or a Baby Blue member, you can go ahead and, give your girl a little money or whatever and be a part of the forum and be a part of the conversation and get the exclusive content if that's what you want to do, girl. But you don't have to, but that's what you wanted to do, because they definitely posted a picture in the forum showing that Egypt looked like she got a little bit of a belly. So now we're wondering if Egypt is pregnant in these pictures when her and Sam, when they got married down to the Las Vegas. Okay. But Sam, Egypt, Boogie, and Eric are in the studio and they're talking about this court case again. He's facing all these years, blah, blah, blah. Sam wants to be there for Egypt. He wants them to be there for Egypt, if he gets sent away. I honestly feel like it's a lot of dramatics when he says shit like that. Y'all make sure y'all take care of my girl if something happened to me. Nigga, she got a mama and a daddy that's, taking care of her. She'll be okay. You know what I'm saying, girl? She'll be okay. Like, you don't need to tell Eric and them to take care of Lil Egypt, because Lil Egypt mama and them gonna take care of her girl. Anyway, moving along from there, we discussed TT's wedding, how Sean wasn't very happy with the Sausage Fest bachelor party that JoJo and them tried to throw him. And also how Egypt and Sam are not pressed about going to TT's wedding. Girl, nobody is pressed except for Tyran and Grandma about going to TT's wedding. Egypt is open to TT whenever she wants to talk. I'm like, Egypt, you're not open to TT whenever she wants to talk because you're not ready for the conversation that TT's trying to have with you, which is that your nigga is suspect. And we mean just in the way he handles himself, not in his sexual preference. Okay, this is more so about Sam not being good for you because he makes bad decisions, because he's a weirdo that's trying to clout chase. And he's found a naive girl who is the daughter of rap royalty so that he can get on a reality show and make it about him, because he wants to be famous and he wants attention. And so he will use his connection to the very susceptible Egypt in order to get this. And that is what TT was saying. And even though I may not like TT all the time, I definitely agree with her about the way Sam comes off. Sam acts like he cares about Egypt so much. But the only thing that I've seen from the relationship is Sam getting clout, Egypt not doing anything she's supposed to be doing for herself as a young woman that she would be doing, I feel like, if she wasn't worrying about being in a relationship with him. And now he's about to possibly go to jail. And then I'm wondering if the jail case is still an issue, because y'all went and hurried up and got married, and now she might be pregnant. And if the nigga ends up in jail, all he gave you was a baby. And now he's going to be in jail, which I don't know if he's going to be in jail like that. But it just still feels like no matter how you slice it, you might love Sam, but Sam does not seem to be a good personal choice for you, because you would probably make better decisions for your life if he were not in your life. Yes, and Sam already has children, and I really have to wonder, are y'all really parents? Are y'all really a parent and a step parent to Sam's children, or are y'all just parents when y'all want to pretend and play house and all of that shit? Because Sam and Egypt very much come off like two children that want to pretend as if they're grown. Just saying. Okay? Egypt sitting up there talking about she had all these plans to have a family with Sam. Does Sam have income outside of this show? Do you have income outside of this show? You talking about having children. Have you done something for your career? Have you set things in place that means you won't have to be waiting for Pepper to die in order for y'all to get something? Like, I just have to wonder about what the fuck is going through people's minds when they want to do all of these things, but they're not thinking about the reality of the situation. Child, not his sexuality is all over her appearance. Girl. So moving on from there, y'all, TT and her mom talk about the wedding and how the wedding seems to be formalities. I did not know this, but Mama Maureen is Sean's lawyer. So she kind of doesn't want this wedding. It seems as if she doesn't want this wedding. If y'all want to be married, go get married. But I don't want y'all to be spending $150,000 on a wedding. That's what the mama said. Okay. Hold up. Mm. I don't know if Tretch has any other kids. Y'all let me know. I don't know. But anyway, they also discuss that TT and Sean don't even know what their living situation is going to be. And y'all, this conversation was very interesting to me because I want to know what type of relationship do Sean and TT have, because it's starting to be very, very like vapid to me. I really do feel like TT wanted a rich white man and Sean is a rich white man who she got pregnant for. And that's as deep as it goes. They don't even live together. And they don't even plan to live together. Like, he has to be in Jamaica for at least 6 months in order for him to turn a profit in his business. That's what her mama said. But she's saying she can't see herself moving to Jamaica for 6 months. They have a child together. So basically, they're going to have to split their time through LA and Jamaica. Basically, it sounds like whenever Sean can make it back to LA is when they will spend time together and when they will be together. And I was just kind of like, this does not feel like a real marriage. This doesn't feel like a real relationship. Y'all are not really around each other like that. It don't seem like y'all really like each other like that. Now y'all got a baby and you telling your mama that, my business is just so important and my, it's just, I'm not wanting to move for 6 months to Jamaica. Like, I'm just not doing that. Like, then what the fuck are we doing here? That's what I'm saying. Like, a long distance marriage. What is this? Or are we practicing, like, are you practicing hyper? That's what it seemed like. It's definitely some hypergamy or whatever the fuck it's called when you want to be with niggas with money, by any means necessary. But it just kind of seemed like a fake situation. TT comes off as selfish at times. At times. All the time to me. But to me, I thought she lived in New Jersey. I thought they were in LA. Y'all, growing up, hip hop is moving around so fucking much. I don't know where they are. All I know is wherever they are, she wants to stay where she is, and he has to be in Jamaica. And she would rather wait for him to come to wherever she is before she really spends time with him, because she's not trying to spend more than 2 months at a time in Jamaica, where her husband needs to be. So how is he not supposed to cheat on you again? Like, I don't know what's going on with TT and Sean. Like, I just have no idea what's going on with this relationship other than the fact that y'all letting this wedding stress y'all the fuck out. And I really don't even understand, like the mama said, what's the rush to get married? What's the rush to get married? I don't understand. But anyway, y'all, moving on from there, Sam Egypt, Sequoia Mama, KC's son, what's that boy named Greg? I forgot his name. But anyway, in Lazy Bone, they all go bowling. Lazy and Sam talk about the security coming and beating his ass and calling him gay slurs and shit when he was on the roof of the New York parking garage. Okay. At first they was on the street. Now he was, at the top of a parking garage, on the roof of a parking garage, drunk. I don't know what he was doing, but he said security came up there and he was thinking, oh, here go, my boys. And they started calling him all of these gay slurs and started attacking him. And he pulled the gun to get them off of him, but he didn't shoot anybody or anything like that. So, I mean, Lazy just basically says it sounds like alcohol got you in this situation and maybe you need to pull back off the alcohol. Because I can remember when I would be out drinking and a nigga try to press me because they mad I got the glow, and I end up getting in trouble having to pay this nigga $2 million because he was trying to come at me when I'm just chilling and shit. But because I'm drinking, I'm about that rah-rah shit. So Lazy was basically telling him, dude, sound to me like you let the alcohol get you into some trouble and maybe you need to pull back off that. But then we see him down in drinks. So I don't even really understand what's going on. I also don't know why Lazy is on this show if he ain't got no kids on this show. I don't understand that either, but I feel like Lazy is like an uncle to Eric and a voice of reason. And from what we saw at the beginning of this season, and I'm not talking about this season like season 6, I mean when the season came back, Tretch and Lazy were talking about how they feel like these kids are basically moving backwards, hustling backwards. We perspective of the old niggas, while simultaneous, I saw the perspective of the old niggas to the young niggas, like a conduit, okay? Like a nice good uncle. So I think that's the point of him being there, y'all. And so that he can be the one to talk sense into the kids, because he has all this understanding of this life and what can happen. But anyway, y'all comment and let me know y'all still hearing and seeing me clearly before I continue on. Because I just saw myself black out and my bars go down and this chat is not moving, but there's like 700 people in the room. So I kind of want to make sure that we're still flowing and we're still going. Y'all follow my Facebook group. Okay. All the bonbons, join my Facebook forum group, y'all, because I opened that up for when I go live on my website or when I do something on my website. People who are not paid members can comment there. Okay. And I've been sending, notifications there as well. Thank y'all so much for the notification that everything's good. I'll continue on. So Boogie and his girl, Boogie, his girl, this new girl, we don't know her, but she was cute. Eric, Aaliyah, JoJo, and Tanise are supposed to be going salsa dancing, right? This is what Tanise said she couldn't go to. All right. The All About the Bonbons Facebook group. I think it's also in the description box, y'all. Check down below. Sign up for that if you are a unpaid member. So when I go live, I'll have that open and I can have a place where I see y'all comments and stuff like that. Do that for me, because I just need to have y'all on different places. Okay. So yes, y'all, as I was saying, this salsa dancing date, JoJo shows up, and then Eric shows and then he shows Eric this text message from Tanise saying that she couldn't come to the salsa dancing, and JoJo is all upset because he got her childcare. So for him, there's no reason why she shouldn't have come. But she had already explained to him how she was feeling. But Eric followed JoJo outside because JoJo was in there waiting on Tanise. Everybody else is trying to dance. And y'all, what the fuck was Aaliyah wearing? Y'all, I be trying to give Aaliyah some grace, but Aaliyah, you really need to step them cookies up before they crumble, my girl. You are on a nationally syndicated television show. Your husband is a millionaire, and you showed up to a date night in some fucking biker shorts and a long sleeve t-shirt. What were you thinking about? What were you thinking about? Let me know. I really want to know. And I'm going to tell you, I have to question, when Eric was around them strippers, I really do feel like Eric probably cheats on Aaliyah all the time. I could be lying. I want to be lying. But I was like, is this nigga cheating on you or something? Because I want to understand why you don't give a fuck about how you look. And sometimes when women have just resigned to the fact that they nigga ain't going nowhere, but they nigga gonna do what they gonna do, they don't feel the need to compete. They don't feel the need to look better. They just show up however they show up because they know that nigga ain't going nowhere. Yes, Eric is now a millionaire because of that $1 million weed business that he started. At the beginning of the season, they showed us that he had made about $3 or $4 million off that business. So yeah, he's about in that tax bracket at this point. They are definitely walking around Louis Vuitton, YSL down. If you pay attention, okay, they got a lot of name brand in the baggery, but when it comes to the clothes, it's like, girl, can you do better than this? Can you do better than this? He has money now. Do better than this. Oh my God. I don't know, y'all. I could be wrong, but it was just the vibe that Eric was giving and the vibe that Aaliyah gives. He gonna do what he want to do anyway, so I ain't about to do all of that. I'll see that nigga when he get back. Okay, listen. Cheaper keeper. But yeah, Eric runs outside with his messy ass to find out why JoJo is leaving. JoJo says he's upset because Tanise couldn't make time for this, and he feels like she ditched him, and he's not supposed to be getting ditched when he's married, and he's not feeling the love, and he's wondering if this can even be fixed. I said that girl had a baby 2 months ago. Y'all, at this point, Tanise is 2 fucking months postpartum. Do you hear me? 2 months, 60 days. 60 days ago, your wife almost died when she gave birth to a baby, because that's what happens when women give birth. It is the threshold between life and death. Everybody knows that. That's why it's such a magical thing. Okay? 2 months ago. That is not enough time for you to be questioning if your marriage can be fixed because you're not getting enough attention 2 months after the second baby was born. I want to punch him in the fucking face. Like, oh my God. And if she had a C-section, she's still having issues. I don't know if that's the case, but if that is the case, then that will cause an even longer time of getting back to your body and the chemical makeup and your hormones. And I was just like, you can't give a bitch a year to get her shit back together after having a baby before you questioning if the relationship can be salvaged, nigga. Now, JoJo, as long as you've been with Tanise, you really want us to believe that now? And I didn't like the way he threw the postpartum at her the next day. I didn't like that shit. The next day they wake up in the bed and he mad at her talking about you didn't show up and gonna ask her if she has postpartum because that's what all of this looked like. I said, I didn't like that, y'all. It was something about it that seemed disrespectful to assume that because everything isn't about you, I must be going through postpartum. She said I wasn't comfortable. And everybody knows that salsa dancing is an uncomfortable, like it's a date, but it's uncomfortable. You know, you're in your little heels, you're trying to get dance steps that you don't really understand. It's a physically uncomfortable thing that you have to try in order to get comfortable with. So if I physically already don't feel comfortable, why are you trying to force me to show up? Like instead of trying to figure out a way to make your wife feel comfortable, you want to go on a motherfucking date with your wife? How about, oh, you know what, babe? I'm gonna get a hotel room for us, and we just gonna go and stay at a hotel. We'll have a babysitter for the baby. We'll just go stay at a hotel. Maybe I'll get us like a nice little suite. We can go and get in the jacuzzi, or we can go and get, sit by the pool, or I can get you a massage and help you feel better. And then if you want to, maybe we can go shopping and get you some clothes, and then we can just lay up in a bed and order food or something. Like that's how you go on a date with a wife that physically doesn't feel like being out in the world. You make it about the two of y'all and making her feel comfortable and showing her some appreciation, so then she will in fact show that appreciation to you for being sensitive to how she feels versus having a temper tantrum because you're not getting your way and expecting her to respond any differently than, boy, get the fuck out my face with this. Yeah, he's spoiled little brat. Anyway, y'all, moving on from that, TT, Sean, and Aunt Faye and Maureen go look at the wedding venue that TT wants. And y'all, TT don't make no fucking sense, y'all. TT want to get married at the beach, but don't want to get married on the beach. And Sean don't care about the wedding, but he wants to understand why we getting married with this ugly ass red roof behind us. And if we standing right here at 4 p.m., the sun gonna be in my eyes and the picture's gonna be like this. So why don't we do it out on the beach? Because I hate the beach. I hate sand. I don't want sand on my dress. I don't want sand on my feet. Then why the fuck you getting married at a hotel on the beach? Why would you just not find a venue? Like a building, like inside, a large venue, maybe somewhere that has an outside area as well that's not the beach. Maybe somewhere that overlooks the beach, but that's not actually on the beach. But either way, her and Sean get into it, and she tells Sean he's being rude, and he's like, what are you talking about? You're rude to everyone. I was like, why are y'all putting us through this? Why are y'all doing this? Why are y'all putting us through this? Why are we even going through this right now? It just seems like a whole bunch of bullshit as far as I'm concerned. And then TT is still talking about Tyran. Girl, Tyran is not coming. Tyran doesn't want to get the shot. I thought we talked about this already. Tyran is not coming. What the fuck are you talking about? Get over it. Get over it. Tyran is not coming. Our face said he not getting the shot. He not coming. That's it. That's it. That's all. Girl, oh my God. And I'm going to tell y'all right now. Excuse me. TT's overall energy of superiority makes my ass itch. And then lastly, y'all, we see Brianna being snatched up out of her house by the police. I remember when this first happened, I didn't know if I should believe it or not. Because Brianna, sometimes I feel like be on some bullshit. That's how I be feeling. But I thought it was fucked up. I don't know. I think they said that somebody called the police on her and said that she was up there wilding, and they knocked on her door, and she was, in her underwear on FaceTime, her little boy getting ready for bed. They pull her out the apartment. Of course, she reacts like, what the fuck is going on? My son is in there. Get the fuck off me. What is wrong with you? As a person would in those circumstances. Y'all, why the police gotta just be so, and then I simmer down? No, motherfucker, you simmer down. How about the next time you have an issue, you call, knock on somebody's door, ask if they have any weapons because somebody said something. You don't just snatch somebody out their house in their fucking underwear talking about simmer down, you dickhead. There's always a better way to handle things. And I feel like police really don't give a fuck. If somebody tell them that a black person is acting crazy somewhere or may have a gun, they are always going to act as if they are, right to violate people's rights, to violate how things should be handled in a protocol that should take place before you snatch a woman in her underwear outside of her apartment to show her ass to her neighbors. Because somebody calls you and told you something. Isn't there checks and balances before you do something like this? It was just so problematic to me, y'all. It was so problematic, but we'll get more on that next week. With that being said, you guys, we're about to get into the last of my review, y'all. It's a long one, but I guess we needed to talk because I've been gone for a minute and we haven't really been live. Y'all know I did a BondyBlue show yesterday, but that was pre-recorded. I was testing something out. StreamYard be fucking up whether you live with y'all or not, girl. So if I'm gonna start back doing pre-recorded videos, it's just aggravating because whenever I do the pre-recorded videos with my camera, I'm going to have to like not be live. It's just, y'all. If I go live, it's gonna have to be from a cell phone or from StreamYard, and it's still not gonna be the best quality until somebody does some work on these systems because they just not, the OBS is not doing what it's supposed to do. I'm gonna have to try from my big computer and see how it all works out once I get my new desk, girl. But anyway, like I said, with that being said, Growing Up Hip Hop is now ended. We're about to get into Love During Lockup. So let me go ahead and put Haley and Dalton on the screen. But like I said, please do me a favor, like the video. So let's pull up the notes. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to give y'all weekends on OWN today. I'll give y'all weekends on OWN tomorrow. There was no Salt Lake City. So maybe tomorrow I can give y'all weekends on OWN and give y'all a Ratchet reality for Johnson's Cabarets and Love, Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion. Yes, y'all. Listen, my sentiments exactly. Love During Lockup was hilarious this week. Who is Yolanda? Who's that? Is that girl mama? Is that Indy's mama, girl? But let me go ahead and tell y'all about Haley and Dalton. So y'all, to get them out the way. Hold up, y'all, because I told y'all I still got a little itchy throat situation. So Haley and Dalton. Girl, Haley went to go see Dalton mama. And she talks to his mom about him asking her for money for his other girlfriend he has. And his mom says, didn't I tell you? I told you not to be doing all of that for him. And she says she didn't like that Haley was giving him money because back in the past, whenever her son would get in trouble, in order for him to find his way back to acting like he has some sense, he would need minimal help. So he would have to get it out the mud, meaning if he had to go work to take care of himself, then he would find his way back to some type of normalcy before he would get in trouble again, I'm guessing. But either way, Dalton's mama felt like, I don't want no young girl giving my son money. I would much rather him try to figure his shit out for himself. So the mama always felt like that. But Haley, wanted to do these things for him because she was just so lost and how she felt about him. I'm like, all right, calm down a little bit, okay? Reminding me of old girl from, it's hard out here for a pimp. Y'all know who I'm talking about, the little white girl. Okay, I ain't let you tell me what to do. Okay, I ain't let you tell me what to do. Yeah. Okay. But yes, the mama was like, you shouldn't have been giving him money anyway. And then Haley starts crying because she was like, I could have been giving that money to my son. I'm like, girl, I told you that. That was a fact from the very beginning. And the fact that a man had to prove himself untrustworthy before you understood not to give to him before you gave to your child. Like, you shouldn't have wanted to give to a man before you gave to your child anyway. So you really needed to wake the fuck up. And I need for you never to make that decision again. And I feel like you will. I don't care whether the man is good to you or not. You should never be giving no man money out of your pocket as a single mother with a child to take care of. You don't have enough money for you to be giving money to a grown ass man when you have a child to take care of. Do you have a savings set up for your child? Does your child have a college fund? If something happens and you have an unforeseeable medical expense, do you have enough money to cover it? What if something happens to you? Like, do you have enough money to bury yourself and then have somebody take, like, is your old man, your ex, your baby daddy gonna be able to take care of your baby? Like, do you have things in order before you start shelling out $500 of your little money to a nigga, a grown ass man in jail? It don't make sense. And I want it to never make sense for you again. I don't care whether the man means well or not. Excuse me. Because a real man should never ask you to give him something knowing what your circumstances are, okay? And he know what your circumstances are. So you should know that him asking you for things, knowing that you a single mom trying to create a better life for you and your kid, and he out here asking you for money, you need to know that he ain't no good because he asking you for money when those are not your circumstances to be able to give that to him in the first place. But you'll give it to him anyway because your head gone. And that's a problem. So, little girl, get your head back. But the mama told you. I don't know why these women be losing their mind off my son. He can't do nothing for him. But this just goes to show y'all that this is not just black women that do this shit. It's not just black women that do this shit. There's a deeper, pathology, a whole deeper mindset that goes past racial barriers for why someone will want to be with a man that can do nothing for them. Why someone would want to provide for a man that cannot provide for them or himself because what? He's in jail. Girl, you need to make it make sense somewhere in here. But don't make this mistake again. So let's go ahead and talk about Santiba, girl. Yes, girl. Santiba in Towsley. Girl, when I tell y'all, I hate to laugh at your tears, girl. Santiba, I hate to laugh at your tears. But you played yourself. For every single time that you said, I'm going to do it for love. But that's what you do for love. But that's the sacrifice you make for love. And I was like, girl, no, it's not. Girl, no, it's not. That is absolutely not the sacrifice you make for love. Girl, who told you that? They lied. They sure did. They lied to you. Mm-hmm. They lied to you, girl. She and her homegirls, well, first of all, before we get to the homegirls, she was going shopping for the nigga, called his mama, I think, to ask his clothing size. And his mama was like, why are you buying him clothes? She was like, because he's about to get out of jail. And I just want to make sure he has things for when he gets out. Mama said, girl, I don't want to be the one to tell you this. But he been out of jail for 3 days. And he with a girl. And they engaged, girl. And she got so upset. Oh my God, what? And she gets out the store, puts everything back, thank God. go sit down with her friends so she could drink and cry. And they look him up on Facebook and he done blocked her, so she can't see that his relationship status has changed to engaged. But the homegirls pulled him up on their Facebook and found out that the nigga was engaged. So you was sending him money, and he probably was sending that money to the girl that he decided to get engaged with. Santiba, when you're ready to admit that you have low self-esteem and that you don't feel that you can compete, so you feel like you need to find a man that is at a disadvantage so that you can have a reason to lure him in. You giving him money was a way to lure him in because you feel like you may not be able to make up for it with youth or with your looks. Okay? So if you feel that way, I'm going to need for you to understand. See, when people understand their own insecurities, they can work from there. So if I understand that I'm a little insecure and I feel the need to do the most for a nigga because I come from, having like the ugly duckling situation where you feel like you're not deserving of better, so you do any and anything for any old nigga because you feel like you have to do those things in order to keep their interest. If you know you like that, then you need to date people that have to prove things to you before you do certain things. So if you want to, be out here falling and tripping in love and shit, the next time you get with somebody, I need for you to get with somebody that you meet face to face so that you can see how they physically respond to you. Okay? If they're into you and they saying they into you, I'm going to need for you to make them pay for dates. Don't you pay for a fucking thing. And then if they call you and say, "Oh my God, I need some money for this," you have to think about, will this person give me money? No, you did not. I'm almost done. He got arrested again. I know he got arrested again because he was scamming her. So you scamming this bitch. I know when you got out of jail, you was still scamming. But let me tell you, can I be real, Santiba? Santiba, the next time you want to give your all for a nigga for love, we need for you to do us a favor. Make sure that he's in your face. Make sure that he's spending money on you. Make sure he's giving you the dick. And make sure that he's not asking you for money to give to other bitches. Because Santiba, I want you to know that whatever you was giving to Talsley, he was giving it to somebody else. Just so you know. Just so you know. It wasn't never love. But let me tell you, you never waited for him to prove he loved you. And that was the problem. And that's what I need. If you're going to be insecure to want to go run with any old body, I'm going to need for you to have a checklist of things they need to prove to you before you do certain things. So you can save yourself this type of embarrassment moving forward. Thank you. So y'all say he went back to jail. He done burnt that girl house down, and then she locked up with him for hiding him. So let me get this straight. Talsey was with another girl. The Lord saved you. Santiba, do you hear how the Lord saved you? You was over there crying and feeling like somebody had dogged you out because another woman had gotten this man, not knowing that the Lord had saved you because Talsey burnt down the girl's house. And then she hid him because something wrong with her. And now they both in jail. So not only did he burn down your house, but you ended up in jail because of him. That seems like a bad outcome to fucking on a nigga in jail. That seems like one of the worst outcomes. Right there below, him assaulting you or killing you, or assaulting your kids or harming someone in your family. Like that's right, that's at the top. Burning down your house and you ending up in jail because of the nigga is right under. So Santiba, look at this as a sign that you need to do better and you need to learn from this. And you also need to feel blessed because ain't no man worth all that. Do you hear me? The Lord saved you, girl. The Lord felt like Santiba don't deserve this. So this may hurt her right now, but I'm going to move this nigga up out her way. That's what the Lord was doing for you, Santiba. And listen, I like Santiba. Santiba seems like a sweet woman, okay? But I really want her from now on to only date and buy things for men that have checked off a list of things for her. Y'all have gone on dates. He's paid for things for you. You know where he lives. You know he don't have no other bitch. One of the first things he did for you was not ask you for money. Child, I ain't even see the mama face in the store. Was she laughing? Dummies was probably trying to collect insurance money, and now they both in jail. Stupid as fuck. Listen, Santiva need to go and get herself a good old Mary J. Blige CD and work through this, girl, and get you some therapy so you can start feeling better about yourself. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. Y'all can say what y'all want to, but people be feeling like shit about themselves, and it's why they allow people like Tulsi to fuck with them. Because you don't feel like you deserve better. Because if you felt like you deserve better, a man like this would have never been able to play you like that, girl. Whole engaged, spending all that money on him so he can give it to another bitch for them to both end up in jail. They wasted your money. Girl, they wasted all your money. So let's go ahead and move on to Gabby and Chris, y'all. Child, Gabby is a fucking mess. So she said that she hasn't heard from Chris. And because of the way his mama and sister acting, she really don't know what to believe. But she got a call from somebody in jail because Chris wasn't going to let his old lady think nothing too bad. He was going to make sure that his partner in jail called her and let her know what it was hitting for. So she got a phone call saying that he got sent to another prison and he may be getting released the next day. So Gabby and his sister Essie plan to drive to go and see if he's getting out of jail. But Essie and Felicia, his mama, do not trust Gabby because they see her as the gimme girl that's been getting money from Chris ever since he got his settlement, you know, from that the police, the guards in the jail beating him up. And I'm gonna go ahead and say, Gabby, that man is not your husband. And if his mama and sister out here living in the projects, and because it looked like it was outside some projects, y'all. It might have been an apartment building, but it looked like the projects. Maybe apartments that used to be the projects, but it looked like the projects. But either way, I'ma just go ahead and say, if my mama and my sister out here struggling good times, why am I gonna send a bitch I just met online $60,000 of that money instead of sending that shit to my mama and my sister so that they can have some help? First of all, the mama and the sister are mad about that. But they need to be mad at Chris and not Gabby. Because what type of nigga get $150,000 in a settlement and send the money to a bitch he met online instead of sending it to his mama so she can get out the fucking projects? So if Essie and Felicia want to be mad at somebody, you need to be mad at Chris because he didn't value his mama and his sister more than he valued some bitch he ain't never met before. The mama and the sister do have a right to feel away because we probably been out here struggling together forever. Nigga been putting money on your books when we didn't have nothing. You get a settlement and you give $60,000 of that money to a girl who you ain't never met in real life before. Not for real. Because they met when he was in jail, correct? So to me, I feel like Chris ain't shit. That's how I feel. Off rip, I feel like Chris ain't shit. But I did appreciate the way Essie was able to roll all of those joints with those long ass nails because it takes a certain type of professional to roll a joint with long ass nails. And I said a joint because it's white papers or your other raw papers. Them papers not as strong as them blunt papers that you niggas like to roll with. Okay, y'all Swisher Sweets niggas. I don't like it. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? She was rolling white boys. She wasn't rolling Swisher Sweets with nails in a car, okay, while it was moving. I was like, Essie seems like the type of bitch I would like to, take a little road trip with, especially if she not on no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? She was pretty. She was real pretty. Anyway, but just beautiful dark skin girl. You know what I'm saying? This look like Yellowbone is what he wants scenario, and he gonna be shocked to find out she is using him. That's exactly what it feels like to me. And it feels like the mama and the sister are feeling that. I don't think it was 60 bands. No, the money He got 150,000 and he gave her 60 bands. So there's money left over. Okay? But he gave her 60 bands. She said she spent it on her student loans. She spent it on paying off her car. She got a new car. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Your people is in the projects motherfucking struggling, nigga. And you sent that money to this bitch who's staying at home with her mama, living a better life than your people. You ain't shit. That nigga Chris ain't shit. And that's what I said. And that's on life. That's on life at the end of the day. Okay? But Gabby, once Felicia and Essie had this conversation, and Essie basically explained how it feels from their perspective, with you looking like a gold digger that's using him, and we don't know if you legit or not, and we don't trust you because we don't know you. Okay? She gonna turn around and say that his family gotta go. She don't want them around because they questioning their money and that don't have nothing to do with them. That's her and Chris's money. So whatever they want to do with their money is on them. I say, girl, you need to be happy Essie didn't whip your ass. Okay? Okay? Right. A real woman would have flipped some of that money and made sure that he had more than he went in with. But that's not what you want. You about spending it so you can have a better life. And probably gonna wait. She the type that's for all of that thug shit until she get older and realize that she want real money. And real money ain't thug. Real money is boardroom. Why she get on and leave your ass for a white boy? I was just saying. And kept calling them those people. Like, what the fuck you mean those people? The people he shared DNA with? If you ain't about loving his people, then you don't really love him. Bitch, you ain't pushing out 1 o'clock this morning. Girl. Right, she won't be with a thug until they call the cops on her raggedy ass. Oh, Lord. I'm going to just say she's smarter than the average. So let's go ahead to Indy and Harry, y'all. Child, it's another slow one. I'm sorry. I hate to talk about people like this, but I got to call it how I see it. Indy slow. Indy and Harry. So she getting ready to go see him because he got out of jail and he went into the halfway house. So she's supposed to be going to see him, you know, trying to pick out what outfit she want to wear and all of this, right? Never called, never found out that because of COVID, they don't allow people to come to the halfway house for visitation. So she drove all the way to Ohio with her mama and her brother or her cousin for nothing because she can't even see him. So now she in a car wanting to turn the cameras off, having a motherfucking panic attack because she didn't do her due diligence, but she made sure that she had 3 ugly options to wear. The way her mama was sitting in that car while she was crying, like, girl, tell me when you done so I can know what we gonna eat at. Because it's stupid. If I was the mama, I would have found a reason to go to Ohio, girl. I'd have been looking up the best restaurants in Ohio. Or I'd have been on HGTV trying to order food truck. Child, find me one of these Ohio, you know, best of places so I can go and make this trip worth it. Because this was a waste of fucking time. Child in a sundress and a fanny pack. Go to bed. Go to bed. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day. Child, 3 ugly options. You heard me. The elevator absolutely doesn't go all the way up. Harry don't really want you, Indy. Harry is using you. And you out here moving around, leaving your child behind for a nigga who don't even really see you for real. He don't really see you for real. And you doing all of this. Girl, you dumb. Let's go ahead and move on to Ty and Heidi so I can get the hell out of here. Okay? So Ty and Heidi. Girl, Ty and Heidi was a mess because Heidi's girlfriend slash ex slash since been, I don't know what you want to call her, but she has since been, because he been fucking with her for 12 years. They said it was on site, so they met up. I told y'all last week that Boston put out Ty's nudes because she had the passwords to the nigga Facebook. So Ty sent him nudes through Facebook. She posted them on Facebook. Now she's showing up talking about let's have a conversation like women. And Ty just started throwing punches. She hit her in the face a couple of times, but neither one of them hoes could fight. I don't know who Boston thinks she is, but first of all, bitch, you's a goofy looking bitch who need to comb the curl out. Comb the curl out. Why is the curl stiff? What are we doing? The curl should not be stiff. The curl was stiff. Second of all, you are not handling things like a woman when you put another woman's nudes out because the nigga that you fucking with that's in jail is talking to her. What's wrong with you? Honestly, y'all, I'm not a violent person. I don't want to fight, but I was happy that she punched that goofy ass bitch in her face. That girl, you can argue about a nigga all day, but for you to put that lady nudes out on the internet because you want to fight over a man in jail? Like, y'all are retarded as fuck. I'm sorry. I be trying to find other words, but I'm going to call it like I see it. You retarded. You is a slow bitch to be out here doing all of this to get the attention of a woman who is talking to a man who is in jail, who can't do nothing for you. He can't give you no money. He can't give you no dick. So I need for you to explain to me why you deemed it necessary and worthy of the life you have left in this world during a pandemic. Bitch, you could be dead tomorrow, and you got the time on your hands to stalk Ty, call her constantly, then put her nudes on social media because you want to have a woman-to-woman talk. What that's gonna do for you? What is that woman-to-woman talk gonna do for you? Because the nigga is in jail. So what is that woman-to-woman talk gonna do? Meaning you can't control him. Meaning he gonna be in jail talking to whoever gonna send him money. Ty sends these niggas money and pictures of her titties. They're going to talk to her if they feel like it. Boston, do us a favor. Get some therapy. Get somebody to comb the curls out and find you a nigga that's actually in your presence to be this ignorant about. Because I don't even understand the thought process of doing all of this for a man that has nothing to offer you. I don't even understand. Girl, I don't even understand doing all this for a man that ain't even bringing you a paycheck home, girl. I don't understand. The nigga can't send you flowers. The nigga can't buy you a Twix down to the Walgreens. And you out here actively stalking a bitch, posting her nudes, about to go to jail for revenge porn over a man that can do nothing for you. Get it away from me, because it's too stupid. It's too stupid. It's too dumb. It don't make no sense. I know I'm supposed to be nicer than this, but I don't feel good. So I don't give a fuck to be nicer. This is stupid. And Ty, you need therapy too, bitch. You need therapy too, because you got kids. You got kids in a business down to the funeral home, and you got bitches showing up to your job to fight you outside the funeral home. Ty, what you doing? You got too much time on your hands too. You got way too much time on your hands. What are the kids doing right now? Where are the kids? What are the kids doing? How do the kids feel? Have the kids ate yet? Because to me, for you to be out here in front of the funeral home fighting a bitch, that meant the kids finished their homework and was in bed, right? I need to understand. Bringing people to your fucking job. Girl, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? All of y'all fucking up. All of y'all fucking up. Ty, can I just say I like you? Yeah. I like that you work at the mortuary. I like that you have put these niggas on a calendar and they are organized in the way you go through your thought. Like, I like the organization of Ty. But I need Ty to go to therapy and work on her deep-seated issues so that she can have a better man. So she don't be out here at almost 40 years old with 3 children with her titties out fighting over a nigga in jail. Now, to be real with y'all, Ty is not fighting over Hottie. She's fighting because that girl posted her nudes. And honestly, I would fight a bitch over posting my nudes. I'm sorry, y'all. It would be very hard for me not to want to hit you in the head with this microphone repeatedly. My hair, it don't move. Her hair did not move. Her hair did not move. Her hair did not move. All y'all hoes is on here scratching and surviving good times. And you mean to tell me y'all can't find a nigga that got a job down to the Walmart to at least bring y'all something home from the store at night? You rather be sitting up here fighting over a nigga that's behind bars, protecting his booty hole from bigger niggas? Oh, okay. If that's the life you want to live, girl, I don't have time for that. I don't want to have to wonder what happened to you. I don't want to have to wonder, did they take your manhood from you and that's why you in here yelling at me and shit. But y'all do what y'all want to do. Y'all do what y'all want to do, girl. I'm done. Everybody needs some therapy. Me too. I need therapy too. Why Boston didn't have the cousin do her hair? Girl, Boston think her hair look cute, even though the curl too tight. The curl too tight. Comb the curl out. Fluff it, bitch. Move it. It's supposed to shake. I cannot. Anyway, y'all, I'm done. I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this damn near 2-hour live. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow for Weekends on. And maybe I can give y'all Jocelyn's Cabaret, you know, where you are abused and overexposed, and I'm sick of it. Shout out to what's his name? Tinsley, who used to say that all the time. He's overexposed. I'm sick of it. All them hoes is overexposed and I'm sick of it. Y'all in my comments talk about Bondy, you watch Jocelyn's Cabaret. What you mean, that abusive ass traumatic show? I'm not ready to be mentally abused yet. Larry, you ready to be mentally abused? Will be fulfilled. All right, y'all. I'm about to go. Bye. Happy Valentine's Day.